A major merger could be on the horizon for two of the biggest and most prestigious performing arts schools in Boston, or for that matter, anywhere. Berklee College of Music is known across the globe as the gold standard in music education. It's the largest independent college of contemporary music in the world, boasting about 100 Grammy Award-winning alumni. The Boston Conservatory is the oldest performing arts institution of its kind in the nation, teaching not only music but dance and theater as well, with dozens of Tony Award-winning and nominated alumni. Now these two institutions are considering becoming one, and joining me to talk more about this move are the men at the helms of each. Roger Brown is the president of Berklee College of Music. Richard Ortner is the president of the Boston Conservatory. Gentlemen, it's great to see you both. So who proposed to who? How'd this start? Seriously.
Well, we got to know each other for many years working on the Pro Arts Consortium together. And we've been sharing dining services and cross-registration and have some shared faculty.
Yeah, but who said the words? Do you
Well, Richard asked me when I was going to sell him a building, and I said, when are we going to actually put these two organizations together?
So essentially it was a little bit of each, is that
It
right?
was a little bit of each. We've been talking both casually and deeply about what it means to be an educated performing artist in the 21st century. What does Berklee do well? What do we do well? What do our students really need in order to get both the training and the experience on campus and then the jobs?
You know that tired old line, if it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true?
Yeah.
So is this a marriage of necessity or opportunity? Truth, raise your right hand, Richard.
Absolutely.
It's really of opportunity?
Totally of opportunity, and it's a happy accident of history that our campuses are already, to all intents and purposes, fully integrated.
Yeah, I don't get it what's in it for you, though, I have to say. Yeah. 6 times as many students as he has. I did the math, I'm pretty good at that. 20 times or thereabouts the endowment size. What do you get out of this cooperative venture?
The largest student club at Berklee is the Music Theater Club. We have a little bit of music theater. They're one of the top 10 programs in the country. Our students need dance, choreography, and movement to be successful and popular in commercial music. We don't have a dance program. They have the program that was ranked as the best contemporary dance program in the country recently. So they have they're smaller than we are, but what they do well, they do a lot better than we do.
He's smiling, but I know you keep your name, it says at the end at Berklee, that sort of thing. Do your people, your alumni, your board, do you not worry about losing your identity and getting swallowed up in this larger thing?
It's a concern, but Roger and I have spoken about this, and Berklee wants the Boston Conservatory as the Boston Conservatory. Berklee runs any number of programs from its banner, if you will, the Berklee banner. The conservatory will be a shining star among those.
You know, the bottom line is always the bottom line. I mean, for a lot of people, what's this mean? What's it mean for faculty? What's it mean for tuition? I know particularly your place, tuition has gone up a lot in the last 7, 8, 9 years. What's it mean for low-income students? What is the bottom line here, Roger, starting with you?
Well, a lot of good things will come of it. One is that we will be a little more efficient. We can't lower tuition dramatically, but we'll be a little more efficient being combined.
What does that mean? People being shorter
staffed? It mainly means
or?
We're going to have lower internet access costs and less insurance costs. There's some things in the back office where we can save money.
Does it mean fewer faculty, fewer staff? No. Both of you saying no?
We need to teach all the classes we're teaching now, so I don't think it'll mean fewer faculty. It means that the Boston Conservatory can create online courses, which they've never had before, through our online channel, which is now the biggest online music school in the world, where the tuition is 60% less than it is on campus. It means that they can have outreach to all the countries in the world that we travel to in our Valencia campus. And it means my students can get ready access to skills that they need to be successful that we haven't been able to give them.
Is there any benefit for the low-income, brilliant musician in waiting or dancer in waiting who is listening to this?
Certainly. The ability to find them, first of all. Berklee's YouTube channel and its outreach both internationally and around cities in the United States. This is an infrastructure that we want to piggyback on, and we are content providers, and Berklee has an extraordinary platform for getting content out there.
I don't mean to dwell on this thing, but how about, it's expensive to do this.
It is.
So what's the end result?
No way around
What's
it.
the
They have a
benefit
1 to 5 teacher-student ratio. We have a 1 to 8. It's expensive to deliver one-on-one instruction in music, but we're in the middle of a $100 million campaign. We've raised about $73 million. Half of that is going to scholarships, and we're trying to target it towards low-income students. The great thing about Berklee is low-income students want to come to Berklee, and they're good, and we let them in. A lot of Ivy League schools say we want low-income students, but they don't get admitted. So we admit them. We just need to make it more possible for them to be there.
Were you worried that you were going to be one of the cost efficiencies here?
Well, at some point I will be, but not,
I understand,
not
but
right away.
I'm serious about that. Were you not worried? I mean, I know what the reputation of your place has, but I mean, often what happens in mergers like this is the big boy takes over, and I'm seriously, and the guy, I don't mean him, but I mean the guy who runs the big institution generally is
No, I mean, part of the agreement is that the Conservatory will have an executive within the Berklee structure. I think the Conservatory needs it. It's a complicated little structure, and I'm going to be there for a while.
And this,
Thank you.
And this is not about reducing costs. It's about making the place better for students. We have to go raise the money to make it more affordable, but you know, we don't want to diminish our school. We want to be the best in the world at what we do.
Okay, so you come back. You only have 30 seconds total.
Okay.
You come back in 5 years. I ask you. So tell me how this has gone so far. You get one sentence. What's your first sentence in 5 years, Roger Brown?
My first sentence is this latest band that's out there that just won a Grammy has dancers from the Boston Conservatory, was choreographed by their faculty and it's Berklee musicians, and there's this collaboration that never could have happened.
Top of that, Richard Ortner.
Opportunities for students worldwide to be where they want to be, which is the city of Boston.
President Brown, good
Okay,
to see you.
good to
President
see you.
Ortner, pleasure. Good
Congratulations
luck.
on the
Thanks
show.
very much.
Good to be here.
Very exciting. Thank
Okay.
you.